DA got that dope.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm back with another video, and today I'm just kind of doing a quick little glam. This is kind of a soft smoky eye wing liner look I did with a metallic red lip to go with my little outfit, and I colored my hair so it's a little bit darker, and it's gonna be even darker pretty soon, so going through a little change. But I really love how this look came out. I got my nose pierced, so now it's extra cute. So you guys keep on watching and let me know down below what you guys want to see next, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more videos. Keep on watching. Okay, so starting out, I'm just going in with the Tarte Face Tape Foundation. And this has been my favorite lately just because it's so full coverage, but it's not one of the really full coverage but super matte foundations, so it doesn't feel dry or uncomfortable, which I like. Okay, then I'm just gonna pop some Tarte Shape Tape under my eyes just to kind of brighten the under eye area. And I kind of like to just pat a little bit in because this concealer can be really thick. So I kind of like just do that. Okay. Adding a little bit extra. And then I'm just going to blend that in with my beauty blender. And I just really like to use a sponge because I really like the finish it gives, how it just presses it into the skin really nicely. Sometimes I find that when I use a brush, you can see the little brush strokes, and I just like it to be more pressed in. Now sometimes I use both. So sometimes I'll use a brush, like the IT Cosmetics foundation brush or something, or the Morphe M439, and then just kind of go over with a sponge after to blend everything in. But if you just want to be kind of quicker, kind of outline your cheekbone there. And then I like to contour my nose, and we'll do a little up here, like that. And we'll even throw in the jawline today. And then to blend out my contour, I like to use the IT Cosmetics airbrush foundation brush, so it's kind of small like this. And because I find whenever I blend out my cream contour with a beauty blender, it just kind of blends away. And I want that shadow to stay, so a brush kind of just buffs it into place more than anything. And definitely comment down below and let me know if there's any kind of video that you guys want to see. And to blend out my contour, I'm just doing little circular motions and kind of taking it up because I don't want to take it too far down. And you can kind of stipple it like this if you want more coverage with it. And if you make that little face, you can kind of see where your cheekbones are at, so it helps you know where to put the contour at. And I'm just doing my temples up here, and that's just kind of going to bring everything in. Okay, and then I do like to go kind of back over with my beauty blender just to make sure that's all really blended. Okay, and then I'm going to be setting it, and today I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution translucent powder. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that, and again I'm going to be taking my damp sponge and just placing it under my eye area to set that concealer there so we don't have any creasing throughout the day. And then I do get kind of oily on my nose area, so I like to kind of put some there for a minute. Then down here I kind of like to pat in the powder just to make everything really smooth and kind of airbrushed looking. Then and tap off the excess because it can get crazy. We don't want to look too powdery, but we do need to set everything in place. Just kind of take a little bit. I'm just setting the rest of my face with that powder. And set your neck also. And then I'm just going to take my Morphe M105 brush and just kind of patting in my setting powder and then wiping it away like that. So patting it in and then wiping the excess away. And then I kind of just blend it down. And today for my powder contour slash bronzer, because I really don't powder contour, I kind of just go for a bronze look. So I'm going to be using the Benefit Cosmetics Cheek Leaders palette. Ignore my nails, I'm getting them done today. But the Cheek Leaders palette, and I really have been loving this palette. I've been using it every day. This is what it looks like. So it comes with the original Hoola color in here, plus a new one called Hoola Caramel, and it's a little bit deeper. And then we have the Coralista blush, Gold Rush highlight slash blush. It could be used for either. And then Cookie highlight, which is really pretty. So I'm going to be using that today. So again, I'm just going to take my fluffy brush and tap into the Hoola bronzer here. Then I'm just taking it and kind of blending it down onto the rest of the face so that it's not too harsh. And then I'm just going to take that IT Cosmetics brush again and kind of put some powder bronzer down the sides of my nose. I don't want to do anything too crazy, so I just kind of lightly. Here, that's blended. Everything feels really good. I want to go for like a pretty glowy look today, I'm thinking. So I'm going to go in with that Coralista blush color. And just kind of go on my cheeks. Okay, so then I'm going to take the Morphe setting mist, and I really have been loving this setting spray because it's just a mist, so especially if you do makeup on clients, it's not like too spritz in their face. It's just a nice mist, like this. And it just feels really good. Okay, so I'm just going to let that kind of dry down a second. And then I'm going to pop some highlight on. Oof. I like drench my face. Okay. So then for my highlight, I'm going to take the Morphe M510. This is my favorite highlighting brush. And I'm going to dip into that cookie color. And I'm going to just put some on the tip of my nose and kind of down here. Down the bridge of it. And I really like my nose highlight to pop. That's kind of my thing. So then I'm gonna highlight my Cupid's bow, my chin. Now don't highlight your chin if you have some pimples down there because it's just gonna accentuate them, but I'm gonna take it on my cheekbone. And just right above my brow bone. Like that. Okay. Okay, so moving on to brows. My favorite brow products are the Anastasia products currently. So I'm going to be taking my Brow Wiz and just combing through my brows like that, just kind of in the direction that you want. And then I'm going to be taking that same pencil, and this is in the shade Dark Brown. And I'm just going to begin to underline my brows. So kind of just underlining to give you that shape. Now, if you don't have shape to your brows already, or you're a beginner and you're kind of struggling with brows, they do sell stencils that you can use and kind of hold up so you know where to shape everything to, if that helps. And then so after I've kind of lightly underlined everything, I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, just underlining the brow. And then outlining the top. And this is just basically my like rough draft. It just kind of gives you an idea for where to place everything. So then I'm going to begin to fill in the front section of my brow with the pencil. So the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz or Brow Definer is really nice, and the Benefit brow pencils as well. Those are kind of all my favorite. And so I'm just filling in the front, and especially in the front area right here, I'm just making little strokes, little upward strokes like that, so it can create little hairs. And then I'm going to kind of blend everything out at the end. But just penciling in the front section like that, kind of comb through. Do want these to be kind of light. So then I'm going to be taking my Morphe M215 angled brush and my Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Medium Brown. And I'm going to be using this product to fill in the tail of the brow, so that way it gives you a good kind of fade. So I'm just going to be taking that and mainly focusing it on the arch of the brow. And a little bit goes a long way with this product, so you can always add more. So just keeping this on the outside part of my brow. And already it gives you a good fade, like that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and finish up the other brow and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back and my brows are done. So this is kind of what it comes out to, and this is just personally how I like my brows. I like them to be that kind of Instagram filled in brow. But we're going to go ahead and move on to the eyes. So I'm kind of trying to decide what I want to do because I have this Fashion Nova jumpsuit on and it has like this kind of pattern on it. So I want something red. I'm just trying to decide, should I do a red lip or like some type of pop on the eyes? Definitely I want a wing liner. So I might just do like a wing liner look with a red lip. Let's do it. Okay, so I'm gonna be taking my this is a Zoeva brush, and this is the 221 brush, and it's just a blending brush. And I'm gonna be tapping into this taupe color right here and some of this color down here. So just so I can create a transition shade here. I actually am gonna keep the eyeshadow really light today because I haven't been doing my wing liner as much lately. I've been just kind of liking the look of, you know, lashes, just lashes and shadow. But I think today is the day. Look at my pretty ring my man got me. So I'm just blending those out. And I actually really like this Zoeva brush, just saying. Normally I'm a Morphe girl, but sometimes I like to try other things. Okay, so this is kind of what I have right here. This is just kind of a basic shadow on the lid. I'm going to tap a little bit into the yellow shade in that palette just because I want to like warm it up a little. Make it a little bit more warm. Okay. Now I'm just going to take, let's do this brown color up here at the top. It's a little bit cooler. And maybe that big one in the middle. Kind of tap some off there. I'm just going to be focusing it on the outer corner. And I'm using that same brush just because since I'm using, you know, kind of neutral shades, I want them to blend together really well. I'm just going to drag it out. So I just want kind of a soft, smoky eye. Now I'm going to kind of drag some down onto my lower lash line. Like that. Okay. So again, I'm taking that brown shade on the other side. I'm just kind of putting it right there. Now this eyeshadow doesn't have to be too crisp because it's kind of supposed to look blown out. So just kind of blending those shades, tapping it under the lash line, and then I'm actually going to go in and detail the lash line a little bit. So I'm going to take a little Morphe brush and just wipe away that excess. And then I'm actually going to take a MAC 224 and just kind of blending over those shadows because I want to make sure those are blended. So something like that. And then I'm going to take the Morphe M222 and just some all-nighter spray. And I like to do this because it helps me kind of control my lower lash line pigments better, because I like to be pretty precise with them. I don't want them to be, you know, too dragged down or anything. So it helps me to kind of pack on some color, and then I like to take a blending brush and just kind of blend it out. Now it's a little warm, so I need to go in with a cooler color. Right there. Okay, just like that. And then I'm tapping into it and going on the other side. Okay, so right now I'm just kind of prepping my lashes. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply my lashes off camera. If you want to see how I do my lash applications and what my favorite lash pair is, go check out my other two videos because I do a pretty in-depth little tutorial showing how I put on my lashes. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do winged liner now, and I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner. The Stila liner is also really good. But I'm just going to be doing my wing, and I start in the inner corner and kind of drag it out. So I'm just kind of following my lash line. I make it a little bit thicker towards the outer corner. And then to create my wing, I'm just going to start at the outer lash line and kind of go up towards where my eyebrow stops. And then I'm just going to be connecting those. And then just going through and making sure everything's even. Like that. So that's kind of how I create my wings. Okay. And the key is like it's in. I'm gonna be just using the Urban Decay Perversion mascara. I'm putting some of that on my top and bottom lashes so we can really blend our false lashes together. And then while that glue finishes up getting a little tacky, I'm gonna go ahead and apply my inner corner highlight, and then we'll just apply our liquid lipstick. Okay. Okay, and for my inner corner highlight, I'm going to be using the ColourPop Flexitarian highlight, which has been my favorite highlight lately. And I'm going to be using a Zoeva 230 brush. Because it's just a little tapered brush. Morphe has one that I like a lot too. I'm just going to be tapping that highlight in my inner corner, because I just want this to be kind of a glowy, awake look. This look is really good for school or work, or if you have an event. It's just really easy, honestly. Like if you have a good couple brown shadows, you can do this kind of soft smoky eye, do the wing liner, pop on a lash, and it's like a glam look, but it's not something that's like too complicated. So this is kind of my go-to makeup if I want something quicker. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my lashes, and I'm just going to use some tweezers, and I'm going to go ahead and pop them on, getting as close to the lash line as you can. I normally don't even use lip liners unless it's like the Kylie ones that come with them, because you honestly can use a liquid lipstick as a liner. So I'm just going to go in. And okay. I normally take like a minute on my lips. My favorite liquid lipsticks are probably, no, they are the Kylie Cosmetic liquid lipsticks, the Smashbox, the Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's really like my favorites, right? Am I forgetting something? Anastasia for sure, Kylie for sure. Okay, there's our look. Alright, you guys, so this is the final look. I really love how it came out. This is just a cute little look. It goes with my little outfit here, so I'm excited. And like I said, this is just a really quick, easy glam. You guys can do this at home. Just kind of pop in a little brow fill, do a little smoky eye, red lip, and you're good to go. And thank you so much. I love you guys.